Students, as we have already discussed what clause is, in my previous class, I discussed with you what clause is. Clause is a part of sentence which has a subject and verb. हमने पढ़ा था clause एक sentence का जो है part होता है and it has a verb and subjects. I had also discussed the type of clause. First, it was principal clause. Second, coordinating clause. Third was subordinating clause. I had also told you student how to recognize different type of clause. I had given one formula, uh, fan boys. You must be remember for and nor but or yet and so. I had told you that if these conjunctions, which are known as coordinating conjunction, are the part of a sentence, then that clause will be the coordinating clause. अगर किसी भी सेंटेंस में ये कंजक्शन है तो उस क्लॉज को जो है हम सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कोऑर्डिनेटिंग क्लॉज कहेंगे. And if this conjunction are not there in any sentence, then that clause will be automatically the subordinating clause. I had also explained you this through examples. Let me give you more example about this. Like if I write here, he said that I will come today. Always remember student that in clause there will be at least two sentence, कम से कम दो sentence होंगे or more than two sentences. So one sentence is this one, he said that, and you can see first subject is here, verb, then the second subject is here. So two subjects and two verb will be always, minimum two subject and two verb will be always in a sentence where there is a clause. जहाँ पे clause होगा कम से कम दो subject और दो verb होंगी sentence में. So अब दूसरा subject यहाँ पे है. So that is here working as a conjunction. He said I will come today. ये जो है दूसरा पार्ट है सेंटेंस का, फर्स्ट पार्ट जो है सेंटेंस का यहाँ पे है. And that is working as a conjunction here. It is joining two sentences. That जो है दोनों सेंटेंस को ज्वाइन कर रहा है. So if you look at this list, there is no that word. That word यहाँ पे नहीं है. It means that it is not coordinating conjunction. यहाँ पे देखो आप दैट नहीं है तो इट मीन्स ये कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजक्शन नहीं है. सो दिस clause will be not a coordinating clause, it will be the subordinating clause. And this one will be your principal clause. Always remember that there will be definitely one principal clause, and after that it may be subordinating clause or coordinating clause. एक principal clause जरूर होगी, उसके बाद उसमें subordinating clause या coordinating clause आ सकती है. So you can see here that is working as a conjunction. So this part from where the conjunction has started in the sentence, it is your clause. And if anyone asks you, tell me which type of clause is this, किस type of clause है, then you can say that this is the subordinating clause. Reason is that it is not a coordinating, it is not, there is no coordinating conjunction in that clause. So if there is no coordinating conjunction, it will be automatically subordinating clause. Let's see another example. He is ill, but he will go to school. You just analyze this sentence, students. See, I have told you that in clause there will be always a two subject and two verbs. The first subject here, first verb is here, second subject is here, and the second verb is here. And these both sentences have been joined with the but conjunction, and this is the coordinating conjunction. You can see but is here. So if anybody asks you, tell me which type of clause is this, then you can say this is the coordinating clause, because it is made up with the made up it is consist of coordinating conjunction. And this part of the sentence, you can say it is the principal clause. From where the conjunction starts, that part of the sentence is a clause, students. And which type of clause is this? It will, you can identify it by seeing it conjunction. Conjunction को देखकर आप पहचान सकते हैं कि कौन सा clause ये है. And rest of the part of the sentence will be automatically the principal clause. वो automatic जो होगा वो principal clause होगा. Now let's talk about the type of clauses. We have discussed it, a principal clause, coordinating clause, and subordinating clause. Now let's talk about subordinating clause, students. It has also three types, students. इसके भी तीन type होते हैं. First is noun clause. Second is adjective clause. And third is adverb clause. You can note it down. Subordinating clause has three types: noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause, and we will study one by one. Let's start noun clause. Noun phrase we have studied. As noun phrase works as a noun in a sentence, similarly, students, noun clause also work as noun in the sentence, and it can starts with what. Noun clause जो है वो what से start हो सकती है, where, how, that, it is, etc. So you can keep in mind these words. Noun clause generally starts with such conjunction, students. It can be what, where, how, that, and etc. Some words also can be there like when. Let me give you example. It can also work like, you know that noun is always work as a subject or object or as complement. Similarly, it can be also used as subjects, object, complement, like this. For example, what he said is not true. You can look at this example carefully, students. You can see what has been used here. So it has been used as a subject. So what he said, this is not true. You can see one subject is here. Another subject you can take this one. Said is first verb, second verb is. So you can see two verb are there and two sentences are there in sentence. So how will you know if anybody say how you can say this is the noun clause? So there are so many factors that you on the basis of which you can say this is noun clause. First, you can see what I have written here, that it might start with the what. So it has started with the what words, and it can be noun clause can be used as a subject. So it has been used as a subject here. And even if it is not clear or it is not enough to know make you believe that it is noun clause, I had told you that uh, you can ask question to know the noun. You can ask question with the help of what. So if I ask question from the sentence that what is not true, suppose that if I say what is not true, so in one word you will get that his statement or his statement. It means that what he said, उसने जो कहा वो सत्य नहीं है. So in one word we can write his statement. So as an answer we get his statement, and statement is a noun word, student. Statement जो है वो noun word है. So these are three steps or three you can say criteria on the basis of which you can identify a noun clause. First, you can see it might be it will start with these words: what, where, how, that, and it can work as a subject, object, or complements. Let's see more example. It can also work as an object. Let's see one example of object. He said that he did not complete his work. Look at this example, students. Just try to see where the conjunction is. So that is the conjunction. And you know that after subject, verb comes, and after verb, object is used. So you can say that that conjunction has been used as a object. So in this sentence, I have told you that noun these words can be used, or you can say noun clause uh, can uh, can be used as subject, object. So we saw the example of subject. Now you can see here that conjunction has been used as object of the verb said, and this part of the sentence that has started from that he did not complete his work is a noun clause. Why it is noun clause? First of all, it has been used as the object. Second, it has started with that. I have told you that noun clause can starts with these words. So that is here. That आप यहाँ देख सकते हो. And if you ask a question, uh, what he said, suppose that what he said, so you can say that he did not complete his work. So about completion of his work, about not completion of his work, उसके वर्क के बारे में हमें पता चल रहा है. सो वर्क इज, you know that this is a noun word, students. So these are the things you, if you keep in mind, you will be easily able to identify the noun clause in the sentence. Now see one example of complement. Let's see. Have you written? This is where lives. See this sentence, students. It should be quite clear that this where word is working as a conjunction here, and you know what complement is. I have told you in the I had taught you in the first chapter that complement is generally used with the helping verb के साथ use होती है. So you can see here is a helping verb, and after that where have word has been used. So where a word is working as a complement of is के complement के रूप में काम कर रहा है. So I have told you that a noun clause can be used as subject. We saw one example of subject object we have also seen, and now here it is example of complement. So where has been word used as a complement. And if you talk about uh, more no proof that how it why it is noun clause, then you can see it has also started with the where words. And if you ask question with the help of what is, so it's talking about this is where he lives, so it is talking about place. So you know place is a noun word, students. So I think these examples are enough, clear enough to make you or to help you understand the noun clause. Still, if there is problem, you can ask your question. Now we will talk about adjective clause, students. That is very simple, and I think you will be able to understand it easily. So let's start adjective clause. So there are also some fixed words which are used in adjective clause like who, which, that, whom, etc. You can keep in mind, student, that adjective clause will not work as subject, object or complement. Adjective clause जो है सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट और कंप्लीमेंट की तरह वर्क नहीं करेगा. Yes, second point is different here. Second point is that you can keep this structure in mind, students. In adjective clause, always after noun and pronoun, these words will definitely come. This is one of the, you can say, uh, proof or one of the criterias which will help you to identify adjective clause. In adjective clause, it is 110%. Be sure that after noun and pronoun, these words will be always there, which is known as relative pronoun. Let me give you example. This is the boy who helped me yesterday. See this example, students. Who word has been used here, and I have written here that before them there will be always either noun or pronoun. So you can see before it noun word why has been used, and this part of sentence who helped me yesterday is talking about particular boy, that is this is the boy who helped me, and this sentence is talking about that particular boy who helped the any person who was helped by him. So this part of sentence is telling about the particular boy, or you can say it is talking about that boy who helped him. So this part is telling about this boy. So this is the adjective clause because it is telling about or talking about a noun or pronoun. And you know what is the definition of adjective? It's tell about a noun or pronoun or describe a noun or pronoun. So this part of sentence is talking about not any other boy. It is talking about that boy who helped him. So this boy is something particular. So that is the adjective clause. Let me give you another example. I have a book which is very useful. See this example, students. I have a book which is very useful. Conjunction is here, and before it you can see book, which is a noun word, has been used. And if you see this example, which is very useful. So this sentence, which is very useful, is talking about book, talking about the speciality or quality of the book, that it is a very huge, very useful. So, it is describing this book. So this part of sentence is, you can say, it is adjective clause. I think it is much more easier to identify the adjective clause in sentence, even if you are able to understand that which, who, and whom words have been used, and before them there is a noun or pronoun. That is enough to make you understand that this is the adjective clause. Let me give you another example. He had a computer that was sold yesterday. So first thing you need to do is identify the conjunction. So conjunction is here, and it is not coordinating. So definitely we are studying about subordinating and its type. Subordinating, conjunction और its type के बारे में हम पढ़ रहे हैं. And आपको मालूम है subordinating का जैसे 3 टाइप होता है: noun, clause and adjective clause. So we are studying about adjective clause. So you can see that conjunction, subordinating conjunction has been used, and before this computer, which is a noun word, has been used, and it's talking about the computer which was sold yesterday. It is not talking about any common computer. It's talking about that particular computer that was sold by him yesterday, or sold yesterday. So that is why it is adjective clause, because it is telling about or describing the computer. So I think these examples are enough to help you understand the adjective clause. And now we will study the adverb clause, students. समझ में आ रहा है? Let's talk about adverb clause. Students, adverb clause, work of adverb, it tells about time, place, manner, condition, reason. So all these words will be used according to that. For example, if it's talk about time, then words will be like that: as, before, after, as soon as. For example, he came after me, after I had gone. See this example, students. After is here working as a conjunction, and it is joining two sentences: he came and I had gone. So definitely it is working as a conjunction. So it is not coordinating conjunction. You can see this word is not in this list. So definitely it is subordinating conjunction. And if subordinating conjunction is, definitely this part of the sentence will be subordinating clause. And if it is subordinating clause, so which clause it will be? Now you have to identify. Already I have taught you about noun clause and adjective clause. So I have, now we are studying uh, adverb clause. So afterward is telling about time, that he came. What was his timing? His timing was that when I had gone, जब मैं चला गया था या जा चुका था तब वो आया. So afterward is showing the time. So if you want to know the time, you can ask with the help of when. Like when he came, so your answer will be that after I had gone. So this part of sentence is talking about the time of his arrival. So you can say this is the adverb clause. I think it should be clear. Let's take another example. Place. Like these words will be used where, wherever. Let me give you example. He makes friend wherever he goes. See this example, students. He makes friends wherever he goes. So wherever is working as a conjunction here, it is joining two parts. He makes friend and he goes. So if you ask question that where he makes friend, वो कहाँ friends बनाता है? So answer will be wherever he goes. मतलब it's talking about his place. Wherever place he goes, he makes friends. So it's talking, this part of sentence talking about the place of his making friend. So you know that in adverb tells about place, time. So this, in this sentence, wherever conjunction is just talking about or telling about the place of where he makes friends. That is why it is the adverb clause, students. Now take another example. Example of place, time already given. Let's talk about reason. In reason, you know, because, as. Here as means students क्योंकि, and here as means when it shows time, it meaning is jab. When as is used as a time, its meaning is jab, when you can say, and when it is used as the reason, its meaning is क्योंकि. So don't be confused. For example, he did not go to school because he was ill. So you can see, student, conjunction has been used here. That is because, and it's telling about the reason why he did not go to school, because he was ill. So it's telling the reason, telling about reason. So it is the adverb clause. So I think it should be clear to you. We have very little time. We have just 5 minutes. So let me one more example, and that your, and I think it will be enough. Enough to. I think it should be, your chapter is complete now, because we have finished your clause. Noun clause is finished, adjective clause is finished, and one more clause is left. Uh, Clause is not left. Part of clause you can say it is left. That is the condition. So in condition, words like if, until, until words, these words are used. Condition, CO, you can see if and until words are used as conjunctions. Let me give you example. I have to erase it. Like, if you help me, I will help you. So you can see, students, condition is being put in the sentence. I will help you only if you help me. अगर तुम मेरी पहले मदद करोगे तभी मैं तुम्हारी मदद करूंगा. So you can see if conjunction has been used here. So this part of this sentence is adverb clause, because it is telling about or talking about the condition, and only condition is not put, we do not talk about condition in noun clause or adjective clause. We only talk about condition in adverb clause. Therefore it is the adverb clause, students. So this is what I had to teach you in your second lesson. Your second lesson is finished. I will start your literature from Wednesday, students.